Hey, what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So, I am really sorry that I haven't posted in a while. The reason being is because I have been insanely busy, and when I say busy, I don't even know if you guys can imagine how busy. Like, I have not had a free night in weeks, and that's why I haven't posted in so long. And I've also been sick, and I am still sick, so I'm really sorry. So that's some of the reasons why I have not been posting. But now I am back and I am here to post and everything. So today's video is going to be what is a beauty blender? How to use a beauty blender. Because I know a lot of you guys, and even I am still learning what is a beauty blender and how do I use it. I haven't seen a lot of videos on how to use a beauty blender, and so I thought it'd be a pretty good one to do because I use a beauty blender every single day and I love them so much. So yeah, let's get into the video. So first of all, what is a beauty blender? So basically, these things are beauty blenders. There are a lot of different shapes and sizes of beauty blenders. The first shape, which is the most common shape, is this one right here. And this is like the teardropped, I don't know, pointed kind. And this is the most common beauty blender that you'll find in places. This is probably one of the favorite beauty blenders. It's my favorite beauty blender, but you know, go with whatever option you like. The second kind of beauty blender that you will find is this one, which is basically the same one as the pink one, except it has a little bit of a notch in the side, so it makes it easier to hold when you're using it. This would probably be my second favorite. It's the one I use second most, actually. So I really like this one as well, and it's pretty easy to hold. Also has a bigger bottom, like a little bit of a bigger, flatter bottom, which I do like. And then the third kind of beauty blender that I have seen is this kind, which is kind of like a small version of the pink one, except it has points on both ends like this. I'm really sorry for my ratchet nails. Giving them a break. So those are the three kinds of beauty blenders. I got this in a 3-pack in Forever 21. They are not the original beauty blenders, but I really like these ones. They work the same. There's also mini versions of these ones, but these are the kinds that I have. So what is a beauty blender made of? Basically, it's just a sponge. So when you squeeze it, it feels like a really soft sponge. That's the only way I can describe it. How do you use these guys? Alright, so the first thing, you have to wet them. You have to wet them and get water in them, because otherwise they're just like this little guy, flat and pretty compact. Well, these ones have water and they're pretty squishy and fun. The way that I wet my beauty blenders is I keep a cup of water like this, which you can see is pretty nasty. I keep a cup of water like this in my room so I can just kind of squeeze my beauty blenders as we go. So I'm going to demonstrate. With this one, I just put it in the water and squeeze it. So basically I'm just in the water and I keep squeezing it and releasing it. And as you can see, it already expanded. And then I'm just going to take it and squeeze all the excess water out. Now there's a few different ways you can do this. You can run it underwater and squeeze it. I feel like that kind of wastes water, so I usually put water in something and then squeeze the water up like that. Then if you have an extra towel, or paper towel or something, just squeeze any excess water out of that. So as you can see, it's definitely expanded, and it's expanded just like this one and this one. So they're bigger now and squishier and more easy to use. How do you apply makeup with it? The way that I use my beauty blender is with foundation. So I have this Rimmel Match Perfection foundation, which I don't really like, but we're gonna use it anyway. So when I do my foundation, I just apply my foundation with a brush like this. Any flat top kabuki brush will do. Why a beauty blender was invented was to absorb extra material. So basically you just take your beauty blender, and I will actually demonstrate with this one since this is the one that most people use, and use it to blend in your foundation and take any off so you're less cakey. So I just take this and I dab it all over my face, and this takes up any extra foundation that I have, and I definitely notice when I use the beauty blender and when I don't. I didn't used to use this all over my face for my foundation. I just used to use it for concealer, but now that I use it for foundation, I notice my foundation is a lot less cakey and it goes on a lot better. So I do know that some people take this and they just use it to do the foundation. They skip the brush, they just use it. I'm sure you could do that too. This is just the way that I do it. So just dab this all over. And now, say you're going in with concealer or highlighter, which I'm going in with right now. And then, this is when we take our beauty blender, and I'll be using the smaller one. Although you can use this one, or this one, whichever one you prefer. And we dab this in. So you always want to dab when using a beauty blender. You never rub, because it's just going to take your product right off. But when you dab, it blends your product in. So as you can see, this is really blending my concealer in, and I'm not getting that cakey look as I tend to over apply concealer. So I'm just going to switch real quick to this guy and show you that you can also use him. I personally prefer for everything to use this guy, but I'm just kind of showing you the other options. I really like this one because the bottom's big, so this one's good to use for foundation as well. And again, showing you how to use this one. So there we go, and I'm just going to show you guys up close my face. You can't really see any cakiness. Pretty natural looking, right? I love these guys. I purchased these ones, like I said, at Forever 21. I think they were $6. I know you can buy them individually. You can buy them on Ulta.com, Amazon, Sephora. There's like the original Beauty Blender. I know they have an Instagram. I think it's at Beauty Blender or at Real Beauty Blender, something like that. I'll put the link down below. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. Thank you so much. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I normally say I post videos every so-and-so, but I cannot promise anything. So I post videos at least once a month. So I hope you guys like this video, and I love you guys.